What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of GTA Online. Today we are back here in our office, and we're going to be checking out another one of the brand new vehicles that was added in with the Doomsday Heist update. So our last episode, we checked out the i8 in GTA Online. You guys really enjoyed that one, and I'm excited to continue this on. We still have a few more new cars to check out. So I think in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Viserys or something like that. I don't know. We're going to open up our phone as soon as we get out of this elevator, and we're going to see what we're working with. All right, guys, here we go. So it's under Legendary Motorsport, and it's this one right here. It was $875,000, the Lampadati Viserys. There are a lot of things to like about the Lampadati's Viserys: the smooth handling, the chiseled good looks, the salts of the earth engineering. More than anything else, you had to love the unmistakable roar of its barbaric V8, but if you thought that sweet song couldn't be improved, you were wrong. Offset by the rattle of twin forward-facing machine guns, it takes on a whole new depth of character. Weapon mods can only be applied at a vehicle workshop inside the Avenger or Mobile Operations Center. I did not know you could put weapons on this thing. That makes me a little bit more excited. But this is a sports classics car, and you guys can see, I mean, it looks really good. I really like the look of it. I looked it up on the wiki, and it's supposedly modeled after the De Tomaso Pantera GTS or the Maserati Merrick. I don't really know what those are. I haven't seen those before. I looked them up. They do look similar. But really, when I saw this, I thought Lamborghini Miura. Or Miura? I think that's how you say it, right? Miura? Miura. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But yeah, it doesn't really have the headlights like the Miura. The headlights on the Miura are kind of the most iconic thing about it. But the body style and the kind of like way that the scoop comes down and stuff like that, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the Miura a little bit, but the other ones, it's definitely more like it. But yeah, this thing, dude, it looks pretty good. I really like the way it looks. I just realized we just made an orange and black car, and I ordered this one in orange, so we may have to change up the color a little bit. But it's got those wide fenders front and especially on the back, dude. I think this thing's gonna be sick, and we're gonna be able to mount machine guns on it. I doubt we're going to be able to actually use them in races, but this should be interesting. And it's cool because it's a sports classics car, which we don't really experiment with sports classics all that much. So let's go ahead and take this thing down. We're going to take her for a little joyride. It's got a pretty good sound to it. What in the world is going on? I don't even want to go that way because I don't want to have this thing blown up. I don't want to call my insurance. It's got a good sound. Look at those fat tires, bro. And that's fat with a PH. That's not even an F fat. That is a PH fat on those tires, dude. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but we're definitely going to be upgrading that, obviously. I don't know, dude. I like it. It's got a good feel to it. And of course, I mean, being a sports classics car, it's also not going to be as fast as a lot of the other vehicles that we use. So we're going to take this thing back in our garage. We're going to take it to our tune-up shop. And let's make it ours. Alright, guys, so I like to go through and do the definites all the way through first. So armor and brakes, engine, level 4. There's an engine cover tune, so we're gonna have to check that out. Dude, this thing sounds so nice. Alright, sport suspension, race tranny, turbo. Okay, looks good to me. Alright, so for bumpers, what do we have here? Front bumpers. I'm going to go with the race setup. That looks pretty sick there. Rear bumpers, removed or chrome? I think I'm going to leave it stock. I like having the bumper on there. All right, chassis. I think I'm just going to keep it normal. I like being able to see the engine down there. Engine cover. Ooh, carbon, vented carbon. Louvers, or we've got the scoops, or we've got the vanity cover. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that vanity cover is pretty sick, but so is the vented, and so is that. I'm gonna go with the vanity cover though, just because you can see that entire thing in there, all 8 cylinders. All right, we'll take that. Looks good to me. Exhaust. What do we want here? There's a horizontal single. That's kind of interesting. We've got the carbon big bore, the cannons. Ooh. Dude, I think I'm going with that. Do we want Mark 1 or Mark 2? I think I'm going to go Mark 1. Mark 1 diffusers. Dude, that is dope. That actually looks really, really good. All right. Wide body kit? That kind of smooths it all over, but I kind of like the look. I like the look of it being bolted on. Like, I like looking like it's kind of like a Liberty Walk type look. I mean, the wide body kit, dude, the wide body kit looks pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. Especially from the rear end, because it's got those extra vents in there. I'm going to go with the wide body kit. I like the panel splits, but the wide body kit's pretty dope. I think I'm going to go with the single vent here. Lights, we're not going to put any lights on there yet. Respray we'll do in a second. Blackened extensions, primary extensions, secondary extensions, bolted extensions. I'm going to go with bolted extensions just because it kind of matches our front bumper there. Spoiler, there's a hood lip, a slipstream. Ooh, carbon dovetail. Ooh, dude, a lot of these look pretty mean. I'm going to go with the carbon dovetail. Okay, this thing's actually looking pretty unique. I wasn't expecting this here. I didn't think we were going to have this many customization options. All right. Definitely going to limo this thing out. Now let's take a look at the respray. What does the secondary color even affect? The engine piece inside. Basically like the strut bar and the mirrors. That's it. So I think I'm going to go with just like a black. Let's go with something to match all the carbon fiber on the car. A little bit lighter. Anthracite black. All right, that looks good to me. Now for the primary color, ooh, trim color. We might change that. All right, primary color. What do we want to go with here is the question. Yellow looks pretty good. Yellow looks, it's kind of got like a Fisker Karma grill. Do you guys see that? This right here makes me think of a Fisker Karma. What do we want to go with here, boys? A lot of these look good. The purple looks pretty good. The cream looks good. The ice white looks good. The black looks good. I feel like we do red all the time. Even like the pink looks pretty good, dude. A burnt orange. We did just do orange though, so I'm not going to do orange here. Bright orange. I feel like I'm going to go with yellow. I like yellow, dude. Do we want to go with like a metallic? We could put a pearlescent over the yellow if we wanted. But I'm not going to do that. All right. We could go with any of these, which I think all these are kind of ugly. All right, we're going to leave it with yellow. Trim color. Should we go with the yellow? I mean, we have yellow in the middle of our steering wheel. So we can go with the yellow trim on the inside. All right, this thing's going to be pretty nuts. Now for wheels... Tires, bulletproof, of course. Yellow tire smoke. Tire design. Oh, we're going to have to change the wheel first. Wheel type. Do we want like muscle type wheels? Or do we want like high-end type wheels? I feel like the muscle type wheels are kind of dope. Fit it well. Let's check the tuner. Let's check the high end. I don't know, dude. The high ends look pretty nice. Get some carbon fiber wheels in there. Which ones would I want, though? Something like that I think looks pretty dope. All right, I'm going to go with the carbon solar. And then for tires, do we want... I'm going to leave those off. I'm going to keep it looking clean. Okay. Boom. Boys, I actually really like the way this thing turned out. This thing is nasty. It looks really, really good. Look at the size of those tires. They're so chunky, bro. All right, let's go ahead and exit to the ground. And hopefully this thing is improved quite a bit in terms of its performance. Hopefully we notice a difference right out of the gate. And then we're going to try to find a race with this thing, which is probably going to prove pretty tough. Ooh, she's She's just slow off the start. Like this right here, we're going pretty fast once we get going. Like once we get up to speed, we are good to go. We're feeling great. But if we stop at this red light, waiting for the green. We sound like a dragster, like a top fuel dragster. Just sitting here. It's so slow off the line, dude. But I guess, ideally, if we don't crash, we're only going to have to accelerate once at the very start of a race. So if we can keep it going and we can just stay up to speed, I think we're going to be okay. But that means that we can't crash and we got to be smart about our corners and stuff. It's kind of heavy through the corners, too. Holy cow. Dude, this thing is just, it's a behemoth. It is very much a behemoth. All right, guys. I'm going to go try to find some races to get this thing in. I'll see you guys when we do.
I love you, T. Martin. You are my hero.
No way! Who's saying that?
Great dude.
Did he just call me his hero? Bro, I love you, man. I think we've got a
Is this even the actual T. Martin, though?
Yes, it's him. Yes, it's him.
we got multiple people in the lobby here recognizing us. Holy cow. Okay.
GTA. This is him.
Dude, my reputation's on the line here. We gotta get it going. Here we go, boys.
Yeah.
Woo! What's up, playboys?
Most likely checking out one of the new cars.
We never even got what's it called? Like the first boosts there. But I'm pretty sure Ryan DC is actually a part of the crew. So that's kind of cool. Dude, what is going on? Why? What is happening? I can't even get up. Bro, I can't even get up the damn. This is okay. This is embarrassing. First of all, I don't know why we spun out right there. Second of all, I can't. This thing doesn't really have the power to get out. I went to the social club and I checked for races that were available for the sports classics type of car, and sometimes there are cars that there are races that are not made for these types of cars, and I think this might be one of them. I think it's a little bit too steep for this thing, dude. Yo, this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go the other way for a second here. We gotta get, dude. I can't even go in a straight line. Here we go. All right. Well, this is. Dude, this thing is so squirrely. I literally cannot go straight. Like, it won't go straight. We're going to have to pick a different type of race, dude. Like, one that's not a stunt race with barrels up in the sky and stuff. Although I think one of those guys may have been using this car. It appeared that he was able to make it work. So, hold on. I mean, I've done quite a few races in my day here in GTA Online. We've raced over 1,000 times. And it is hard to keep this thing stable. Only the slightest movements, dude. Oh my god.
Wow, I hate this car so much. Oh.
Yo, no! We're right there! Can I get out of the car and just walk? Alright, I'm gonna slow it
I
down.
always get so nervous.
I'm gonna slow it down. There we go. That's the key. You just gotta slow it down. I let off the gas a little bit and we're able to get through there. Alright. Was he slowing down waiting for me? I hope he wasn't waiting for me. Okay. We got through it. Oh my gosh. We're okay. We're gonna be just fine. This is the.
This car is slow.
Dude, I think he's stuck too. This is a whole new type of challenge here in GTA Online, folks. Racing sports classics cars in tunnels where they don't even really. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna make sure we're smart about this. We're going uphill. Anytime there's an uphill section, it really makes me nervous. Looks like we're 2 minutes behind the other two guys. I don't know if they're struggling or if they're actually going to end up making it or how they're feeling. We'll take it. We just don't want to stop. If we stop and lose our momentum, that's when we're going to be in trouble. Okay. Woo! Here we go, fellas. I'm gonna consider this a win if we even complete one of these laps, dude.
The wrong way.
No, it says you're going the wrong way, but you actually are going the right way. Keep going.
Alright, here we go, boys. We're gonna be okay. Can we make it? We can. Oh, that was smooth! That was so smooth right there. Alright, keep the speed up. Gotta be smart through here. Okay. I'm just gonna keep flying, dude. We are not in control whatsoever, but I'm just gonna keep going for it. In fact, we could do a loop. No!
I hope you like actually making a video.
Keep the momentum, bro.
Just replaying.
We're only 14 seconds behind the next guy. We kind of caught up to the next guy, but Ryan DC, the guy that's in our crew, he is by far the leader here. Okay, this is an insane... We hit the whoops and we went over all of them. This is an insane race. I did not need to make this a second lap race. All right. This guy's car is so slow. So slow, dude.
I just caught up to.
Woo! Oh my gosh. Dude, we're flying now. We might actually, dude, this is going to be the comeback of the century, for real. 110% the comeback of the century if we make this happen. Oh! We're okay. 360s for the win. How far behind are we? Minute 16. We've caught up by a minute. Why did I make this race so long? I checked it and it said it was like a 3-mile race. I thought 3 miles, oh, that's nothing. But it's actually way more than that because we're doing it in tunnels. So this, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't like a 7-mile race or something like that. Because we're not covering that much distance laterally. We're doing most of it vertically. All right. This is the area where we messed up last time. We're going to be able to go balls to the wall all the way through the rest of the way if we just make it through here. Let off the gas a little bit. Dude, if we would have known that for the first round, we would have won this race by a long shot. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it. We just did a nasty flip right there to skip the slowdown section at the end of that lap. But, man, we got second place. That was just that initial hill climb. We could not get past that section. And, holy cow, I just don't think this race was really meant for this car. All right, guys, I'm going to try to go find something that's a little bit less hectic. We'll do more of like a pretend race course style thing. Maybe even like a Talladega 500 type deal, just to kind of see what this car is made of compared to some of the other sports classics, because that was not a good example. The Talladega 500 2.0, this should be a better way of seeing what this thing can do.
The new car. Yeah, I know exactly. That's why you're doing this.
Here we go, boys.
Good luck to all of you.
I'm seeing,
Have a nice
ooh, actually, Chincho back there, he's got the same car as us. Okay, that's interesting. I've got full drafting on, I've got catch-up on, I've got everything on. So, I mean, we may end up getting spun out. But off the bat here, it does look like this thing is pretty good.
This car's fast, though. Oh, whoa.
Dude, from a speed perspective, this thing is insane. We are blowing everybody else out of the water. Chincho and I are.
I think he probably wants to really showcase the speed of this thing. Man.
Woo! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
I saved it! This thing is quick to spin out. I think that's why it was spinning out so much inside the tunnels. I didn't... Dude, this thing is fast. Holy cow. But I think the grip is a little weird. I mean, you guys saw right there, we weren't turning the wheel very hard. I'm just going to try to keep my line here in the middle. I'm not trying to run into anybody. But yeah, if you turn the wheel more than like, I would guess like 30% if this was real life, it's like, it's starting to spin out a little bit. But look at this dude, this thing's so fast.
I need to draft. I'm in last place. I need to draft or something.
Dude, why is this thing so quick? Okay, so that's the downside of it, I guess. I think this is one of the fastest cars, sports classic cars in the game, but I think from a turning perspective, it just does not turn well. It seems very, this would be weird, but it seems very front heavy. Like the front is fairly planted, but the rear wheels get out from behind you as soon as you turn. I don't know, it's weird.
Oh man.
Oh, damn.
You're right on it.
Almost into the wall right there, dude. Holy cow. I don't even know where everybody else is. These guys caught up.
Fast and Furious.
Oh, he's in that cheetah.
Oh, Trevor, no.
Oh, you hit him with that.
I'm trying not to spin out, dude. This thing is
I'm going on your left.
very shaky from that perspective. Holy cow, we're only 3 laps out of 5.
Oh,
Damn, come on. Oh, shit. Don't stand with
I'm
me.
honking at these guys.
I'm drafting.
Dude, we seriously, we're outperforming them.
Oh, damn.
Outperforming them speed-wise, without a doubt. They're having to draft to pass us. And sometimes they don't even get around us. Like, look at this. I'm going to get back ahead of this guy
Oh my god.
with no problem.
Oh,
This is cool. So this car is actually really good. And it was only, what was it, like 600, 800,000, something like that? I don't even need to draft.
He doesn't even need the draft to pass me.
But that's the problem.
Trevor!
That's the problem.
Wait, did he spin him out?
We're okay.
No, he just like curved to the left and
We're okay.
out.
Shout out to Ryan and
You know what?
Oliver
That was my strategy.
for
I
being in
threw
here.
the butter out of my window.
Woo! He threw butter out of his window. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's back.
Fast. This car's fast also.
Bro, the fact that this car is that fast is pretty insane.
On first. He's like the only one who probably has a custom car.
Yeah, I don't have a custom car.
Oh, these guys don't have custom cars. That makes more sense.
Oh man, here we go.
I think Chincho has a custom car because he was up there with us off the start. But that makes sense why we're so much faster than them.
Oh, I'm drafting. I'm pure left. Oh,
Oh, damn.
careful. Pure left. I'm coming pure left.
Alright.
Oh! Dude,
Dude, you hit the side of the freaking wall and spun out upside down.
there was no room for me in there. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, damn.
It's all good, baby. That was right in the last
Good job,
turn,
dude.
too. All right. GG to these boys. That was fun, man. Oh, my goodness. This car is good. It is fast. I mean, even if they would have been tuned up, we were significantly faster than they were. Like, they had to draft just to stick with us. We could just go straight out without drafting, and we would pull away from them. So I think this car is particularly fast. I just think the handling is very, I don't know, it's not the best. And, I mean, you guys saw there, we were spinning out just by turning the wheel. Not even turning sharply, but just by turning the wheel in these bank turns. They were spinning out. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to my crew here in this video. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? You thought I forgot about the weapon customization on this bad boy. Technically, I kind of did a little bit here, but before we sign out, I do want to check out the machine guns we can put on here. Just because why not? I know they're probably going to be pretty lame. They're probably not going to be very effective. The dual machine guns on a lot of these cars typically aren't that effective. But we may as well check it out, see if we have any other options. We could end up putting some grenade launchers or something on there. It's not like we could actually use that in the races, unless we had GTA races. I think you can in GTA races, but I wanted to check this out. So here we go, weapons, mounted machine guns. That's all we get, just two little nips sticking out on the front there. All right, let's go ahead and exit the mobile operations center. So yeah, this is just the normal machine gun. I mean, it looks cool coming out of the front like that, I'm not gonna lie. But is it effective? We're about to find out. We have a test car right here. I'm just gonna apply some Carmex to my chapped lips here. And the time it takes for this thing to blow up. Holy cow, yeah. This is not worth the upgrade whatsoever. I see you, bro. You don't gotta be honking up in the video. But, yeah, there you guys have it. You can put the dually machine guns on there, but it's not going to be worth it in a million years. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Goodbye for the second time. We're for real this time, and I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.